Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining me here. My name is Carolyn, and this is your weekly love reading. It's for August 2nd through 22nd, 2021. We've got this huge, powerful second Aquarius full moon this week that is going to bring a huge completion of clearing away what needs to go for everyone to move forward into new earth. There's a lot of, we're going into Virgo season this week as well, and that's bringing now a completion to the healing of this distorted masculine into the divine masculine Christ template. And I'm seeing now that the energies are bringing the feminine forward with the, and so I think it could be connected to Virgo season, that there's a lot more of the sisterhood of the rose and the divine feminine Christ, the sacred nectar activation frequency, the cosmic feminine Christ frequencies coming in to, and this is Shekinah wisdom as well, is what I'm hearing, to really now support this, the mindset, and having Gnostic wisdom coming through. So I'm hoping that you're all feeling these upgrades. Excuse me, I'm burping now, so there might be some clearing. Seems to be pretty common the past few weeks where there's burping. Solar plexus clearing, definitely Leo season, and these light codes are clearing a lot of blocks, especially in our power centers and that masculine power center, so that we can move forward as in union, ascended and evolved. So this is a continuation of becoming whole and complete within and without and in your union, and of freedom. This full moon is going to really support a freedom from the past for the two of you. All of the past cycles in relationships you've had together and with other people, so that you two have a beautiful new beginning. And this week is going to support that as well, and we'll see how the balance comes in for both of you. For the two of you this week, what you are moving through, we've got this beautiful nurture energy with heart with key and this King of Pentacles. Amen to that. Beautiful. So this is I feel like a graduation, an Aries, or sorry, not Aries season. Wow, but look at that with Aries and the Emperor. That could be some of the energy coming through here as well, because he looks like the scepters in his hand, his crowns on his head, like the Lion of Judah template. And with the end of Leo season this week, that this is full mastery and getting that masculine. This is within and without. So the masculine, unhealed masculine in both of you in your union, to get this level of ascension now and mastery. And it feels like a big graduation and a completion and a birth and a growth with that's happened here. But I'm hearing like it's part of, you two are also getting a big physical upgrade with your health and well-being and your DNA, and like your health is going to be restoring more with this. This is an earthly energy, so it could be connected with the physical body as well, and supporting yourself and your health from a healed masculine perspective. So it might be that you have more energy, and I'm feeling like it's this is a heart balance is what I'm hearing that's coming through this week. So it's a masculine and feminine marriage within the heart space here that's bringing in that balance to open this heart up. It says welcoming love, meeting the one, opening heart, and getting together. Perfect. Amen to that. And this is what I'm seeing. And I think especially their heart space is healed, and you two are growing together now. And this is more continuation of the two of you becoming one and being your heart healed and open now and unlocked. Basically, you've got the key, you've successfully done that, you've successfully put it in the lock and turned the key and opened the heart here. And this has bloomed out of your heart space for the two of you. So this is your union, and you two are, I'm feeling healed, especially of the wounded masculine and the ego and that narcissistic frequency, to open up and open your hearts up to get together, to have the union take place here. So let's see how these beautiful energies, let's go to them first. Okay. Okay, so wow, we've got the Tower coming in to eliminate what needs to go here. Patience is required, but I do see it as getting them to their original divine blueprint, and it's getting them to you. I'm hearing the swastika is clearing, and that's been a huge thing past timelines. It's in the galaxy as well. This has all been the big block in the Holy Grail, a big block, not the only big block, but the swastika template. It's Luciferian agenda. It's basically slavery, long story short, and it was separating the masculine and the feminine. It was essentially, in this bigger picture, that was a third-party karmic. That was the problem. So this is what's being removed, and this is very important to hear that it is that, because it's clearing out the heart is what I'm hearing. And it's going to help also like the collective consciousness and step out of consumerism, mostly is what I'm hearing. But how is that connected to your union in them? This will be the what's coming because of the maturity and growth that the two of you have created here, and this ability to remove what is blocking them. So again, it's like, from the biggest perspective of the Holy Grail and the two of you, the swastika has been the galactic block that was also running this operating system on the earth, but it's from the galaxy. So, and it was preventing the two of you from returning. So that's been cleared quite a bit. And that's been years of stuff that's been clearing to get to this level. And now it seems to be being removed this week so that they can begin communication here. And it could be partly what is needed for them to get fully back into their position, basically, as Divine Masculine Christ, King counterparts, bridegroom template here, in the physical, on the earth. So it says texting, reconnecting with someone, opening up the dialogue, second chance, back in each other's worlds. So there I'm feeling more strongly than ever, and the cards are really indicating that they're ready this week. The patience required, because this is the breakthrough that's happened, and it's however it takes to come through them on the earth in the physical realm here, this breakdown, this galactic breakdown, for them to be ready to come and communicate with you. But this is going to allow, especially their consciousness, to clear whatever needs to be released, and fears and these sorts of things. But this is the stability that's coming out of this whole week. So these breakthroughs and the full moon is going to raise them up and help. They're going to become whole as well. They're definitely getting, now whether they're male or female, I'm reading them as a masculine. Whether you're male or female, I'm reading you as a feminine. So these are just energies. And what I'm hearing, though, is like they are having a beautiful merge with their feminine within. So this is bringing them into being the divine masculine Christ. There's the third-party karmics there. And so emotionally towards you, we've got mirroring each other's self-image, relationships, reflecting our wounds, and introspective. But with the divine masculine here, we've got sacred masculine, feminine recognizes her masculine, and the connection home. And so this is happening within. I'm feeling like their confidence is coming back and restoring, as well as what I'm hearing. I'm feeling like all of this stuff is really over, and again, they're graduating into being this divine masculine Christ template, especially, and this is the emotional part of the reading, and this is the emotional part of their body and the Holy Grail here, that they needed this this tower's collapsing this as well. I'm seeing that God's coming in. This is like very orchestrated by spirit, that it's literally destroying that template off their heart and their emotional body, whatever of that is remaining, to open them up and to have emotional growth out of that past cycle here. So this is a big week of growth, and whatever's left that needs to go, and it's like confidence. This is the blocks, and we've got worthiness. So it is about them getting confidence, and this is probably why this patience is also needed. It says, know your worth. The universe can only bring you what you know you deserve. You can have it all. So this is very confident though here, and stable. and independent. So they're getting the breakthrough this week here, and this is the 9 of Wands, so they're getting to the end and there is patience needed. They're going to get this healing. They are going through a process of getting this healed and restored. God's coming in also to help them through this and get them through this doorway here to move forward and communicate and open up. So I'm feeling like their consciousness is ready about this and their emotional body is ready about this. It's about building themselves up in this template to feel possibly safe but deserving and good enough to be in a relationship with you or to have this relationship. So there's I'm hearing like these past timelines are clearing and their connection to source is opening up. So this Tower moment is also clearing a lot of things on the earth that were also preventing their ascension. But now that's cleared off of them, the God can come in this week. This is also what's clearing this week, so that they're more connected with source spirit, from my higher self spirit, trusted family or friends, anyone with wisdom. So they are receiving, like their hands are open, they're receiving this from spirit. So they are accepting this help coming in to move them forward, because there's been some stagnation here. They're outgrowing. There's so much healing and growth in them now. So it's kind of like the next step is to begin taking the action steps and making the moves that need to be made towards you. And God is also saying, let's get rid of this so that you can go ahead and start doing this. I'm hearing the swastika is no more again. Like all wrongs are being righted. Like there's a big clearing of karma off of this. And the sins being cleared. And like these spells being broken. I'm hearing the actual swastika symbol is like the power that had, like the charge it had, like sacred geometry, it all carries codes, it carries frequencies, and it's charged, right? So this had a charge on it as well, and God's removing that charge. And I'm hearing the word symbolism. So it's no longer, even if that symbol is being shown, it's not going to affect whoever's visually connected to it or energetically connected to it. It's like a breaking of that spell. And like that whole timeline is also being washed away. And this is like also so that they can restore as a Holy Grail counterpart and create with you. Okay, and I'm hearing you're still the one. And this is a deep soul bond is what God's saying. So I'm hearing like no matter what, all this stuff that's ever gone down through all space, time, and dimension is still you. It's always been you. And this was always destined to come back home is what I'm hearing as well. Your union was always destined to reunite. And this is the reunion time here. It's genetics. It's like, I'm hearing the pole shift, the gravitational pole shift. So that's completing as well to push us into these new timelines. So this is where these planetary things might occur that cause tsunamis or sorts of things, and volcanic eruptions and earthquakes and such, because this is the pole shifting and flipping everything into this new Earth timeline. And this is all going on around this whole reunion of the two of you as well. Like this is such like a huge orchestration of events to get the pole shift as a galactic federation of light, to get this all complete here on the earth as well. Wow. In heaven and on earth is what I'm hearing. Amen to that. So hallelujah. God is saying amen to that. So okay, so their action steps towards you. Wow. We've got separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about or yearning. Thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future, and then 4 of Swords, which is them taking this rest. So there's definitely some integration that's happening for them. And alignment before they're ready to. So they're definitely feeling unstable here. This is the thing. But what is going on underneath all that? This is coming up through them. This is actually purging through them is what I'm hearing. This is their confidence. So this full moon is like triggering this wound up out of them here, this lack of worth and confidence. And I'm feeling like, and we also have confrontational, deals with things in an angry, aggressive way, hostile and argumentative. And this could be part of like that ego that's leaving them, the confidence here. I think this is within themselves as well. They're having a big battle, and these are fears. And I'm seeing like this is, but God's coming in to help with all this and get this worthiness right for them here. They want the union and they're scared. This is the thing, but they want the union more than ever. So it's like, I'm hearing like their DNA has been cleared. So as all of these healings and upgrades have been going on daily over the past few years, but especially 2020 when these light codes started coming in, which was pretty much the summertime, I believe, last summer. So basically a 1 year now that has been really pushing this heart to birth, which is happening. So now like they're tapped in, they're tuned in, they're back to this truth through all this clearing, and they're kind of like at an oh shit moment is what it feels like. It's like the closer and the more they want this union, and the more they want to reconnect, which is coming through their hearts. This is the thing. This is their real truth as well. And I'm hearing this is them also getting back into their original divine blueprint, their golden ratio, and their heart's tone. So as this all comes together and they want union more and more, these fears are coming up, and they're coming up to be released. So they have to release this unworthiness and whatever is blocking them from feeling like this confident divine masculine Christ, and owning it, being fully in it and aligned to it, and have it like integrated into them as well. So they're going to push through this week here, because the desire to be with you and have union with you is overriding. And this could be past, like if you two have been in union in the past, in this life as well, you two could have had a lot of arguments. Things could have been, you could have been very upset with them. They could have caused a lot of problems, for example, and these are fears that they can't do it. They're going to create this drama again. Fears of coming back and communicating with you again just to be yelled at. Like all of these sorts of things. I feel like, and I'm hearing this is the swastika symbol that's clearing out of them though. So I think this is very old stuff, and it's like clearing out of them, but it's like past stuff coming up and through the body. So it's clearing out of the cellular memory, the nervous system, the mind. This is a huge thing that they're going through. But through this massive clearing, through these massive collapsing, it's especially of this karmic frequency, and this mirroring could have been where this confrontation was coming from. And it wasn't them, it was this entity that was creating this confrontation in your union always. Like all this separation stuff in heaven, on earth, in the galaxy, through third-party karmic people, cheating and betrayal, stuff like that, all of it, it's all created this division within and without. So, and our division from God, right? First and foremost. And created bad behaviors, cheating, unfaithfulness. So it's like, this is a lot of stuff. I feel like they need to know, they need to transmute this. It's ultimately, this is transmuting out of them. It's going to clean out of them. The swastika symbol is also clearing out of them at the same time. And whatever else is that they are conscious of in letting go, they're letting go this week to move forward here, though, okay, because it's opening them up now. This is, I think, what's their heart is opening this week here, and they're gonna this block so that they can be welcoming and opening to receive this new cycle with you. And this is like, again, they've outgrown this stuff, so they're literally transmuting it quite quickly. And I think their heart, the more their heart gets healed, the more they want to be home with you. This is the big thing. So with all these activations and stuff that are continuing now, I think this pull, it's like that's the magnetic pole shift, is them towards you. Like, this is so strong. The August love reading is out now. The Vimeo link is right down below for it, but there's so much more to this that's going to be coming through, and we do talk about it all. It all came through in the monthly love reading. So if you feel guided, please do check out the Vimeo link. It's right down below, and you can get more of the understanding here of what's going on this week and where this is all heading for your union as well. But yeah, this is beautiful clearing here, and it's like they're really chosen. They're such a star seed as well, and this is a big part of their mission as well. That's completing. So you guys have been doing this for lifetimes, eons, like clearing this swastika stuff. You've done it galactically quite a bit, is what I'm hearing. It's like you're doing it really on earth now in the flesh here, getting it all complete, really fulfilling prophecy, like the biblical prophecy component on earth, after doing the galactic. There's a, like this is a wheel shift. I keep hearing like a destiny wheel shift. It's moving all the galaxy and the earth, heaven and earth. It's all moving forward now with this to oneness, the same frequency. It's all going back to God, basically. We're all becoming God, like this Christ in the flesh. Frequency, tones, heart, DNA, template, growth. It's all unified masculine and feminine field, and oneness and wholeness. So you guys they're well on their way to this, and it more than ever, I keep seeing God's coming in to push the unions forward now, and this is all divinely orchestrated. So for you, impatience, of course, you're getting probably very irritated with the time that this has taken. We have the 9 of Cups here as well, so I'm feeling like you're really done. You've done a lot. Like, you just need the 10 of Cups here. So the 9 is done. You're done, and I'm feeling like you're done. It's whole. It's complete. You've done a lot. The 9 is the divine feminine Christ as well, and so this could be you really completing your own ascension and growth for the Holy Grail. I'm hearing cosmic collage. Not totally sure what that means, but there's like you've done a lot of healing in the universe galactically. Your heaven, home in heaven is what I'm hearing as well. You're getting a big emotional fulfillment happening this week, which I think this is what's going to help you feel good. It says, feel the feeling of having a partner, a healthy relationship, raise your vibration, and that you will attract the same. So you could feel this week that things are this, like to know if you are feeling like, let's keep going here, let's get this moving, like how much more can I do? But there's a little bit more here to do. It's about feeling great first and letting this high vibrational, I think there's an emotional healing here, a purification and a cleansing that's happening for you, but it's going to heal you to feel more confident as well, and just, I think, more healed of the past. And there is a lot of graduation energy with this as well. Like, I do feel like you're passing. You've just done so much here, and you've done a lot for them. You've done a lot for yourself, your family, like for God. Like, you're check, and like, congratulations here. But it's about attracting your king counterpart now. So it's really time to focus on yourself, because all these other external things are really done, and now it's really about just getting your health and state of mind and your emotional body healed. Let's look at you emotionally. Yeah, see, you're like, there's an emotional block here, and this is what God is coming in to eliminate and purify. And this is where I think this confrontation is also coming in, because this past stuff and that is still in the emotional body stagnant here. It says ignoring the red flags and sweeping things under the rugs. And then we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. So I think part of this is like the role that you've played here in this template here, and I'm hearing persecution, allowing poor behavior from partners, because maybe you were told that in this twin flame dynamic, these are all the things that go on, and this is your job to put up with it all. And that's exactly part of the reason why I feel like the twin flame community is so toxic, because they actually promote the feminine's allowance of this poor behaviors, for example, and that we're supposed to, it's just the way that they act when you're in this runner, chase, or mirroring situation, so this is part of I think what's created this confrontation here, and what's clearing out of the emotional body for both of you is, and it's got to come to this, it's going to be a quick collapse of this, and so that you two can continue moving forward and opening things back up and healing from the past. And it doesn't necessarily even need to be just them. It could be relationships in general. And this has been the concubine problem, right? This has been the feminine's problem and role through this Piscean age, is that the masculine were allowed to be dominant, in control, doing whatever they wanted, allowed to have multiple partners, and the feminine had to ignore all of this and tolerate it all and be in a submissive position, and accepting things. So there's just such a bigger picture energy on this as well. So even if this hasn't been your experience or your relationship experience, it's like part of the bigger picture experience here that's got to collapse, and you could have been holding it in your cellular memory, karmically for sure, right? That we've had to clear all this karma, and that for you to find this, and I'm hearing like a suitor, like a proper suitor for yourself, this has to be healed, and that's where you're going to attract this healthy partner for yourself. It could be that you're having this emotional healing and fulfillment within, which is part of you being able to open up and heal. And that also your masculine within is also respecting the feminine within as well. And this could be part of the balance that's coming in for you as well. So I'm hearing it's like really about boundaries and setting a wall of boundaries up to temptation as well for this here. So you're not going to repeat these patterns either, and therefore not going to be attracting these mirroring patterns as well. I'm feeling like there's a quick clearing that's happening of this, like you've already learned the lesson enough. You're getting it clicked into place this week here within yourself, that you don't need to have that reflected back to you with this person or any other kind of relationship that's coming for you here. That's not part of this anymore. You're being healed of it. Your heart's being healed of it. Your DNA is being healed of it, and you're gonna feel better through this healing. So this, even though you might, and I'm hearing the word regret, but there might be regret about how you've ignored things in the past. But this is a very huge week. So even if this is happening on a very subtle minor level, it's a very big deal. It will help your vibration raise up to attract a king counterpart. So to be the perfect match is what I'm hearing. So you two are the perfect heart match, the perfect heart tone. So God is really cleaning out and aligning. This is the vibration, the chemistry, the connection, the things that you can't physically see, but you feel, you know, you sense, the energy between the two of you. All of that stuff is what's being aligned this week. So let's see what the blocks are for you. We've got lessons, yes. So you're gonna, and this temperance. So this is neutralizing. So this is wonderful. Like you've really, this is integrating and completely neutralizing this for you. Valuable soul lessons needed to make self whole again. So you're gonna be leaving this week, and these are deep-seated abandonment wounds underneath it all. Fear, abandonment issues. That could also be why you would ignore things, or this could be part of the pattern. It's really about codependency too. Just allowing to be treated not correctly by people in general, or respected properly by people, and these sorts of things, and just not speaking up and setting boundaries maybe in the past. And these could be thoughts that are coming through for you in different, and I keep seeing like and feeling work experiences at work with bosses, with people that were in a dominant position over you or had power over you because you were an employee. As well, and like allowed certain things and didn't set boundaries as well. Maybe you did things that weren't a part of your job description. Maybe this is what you're going through right now, about saying no to these things as well, because they're seated under these abandonment wounds, which is deep stuff. So fear of abandonment issues are affecting the relationship, ghosting, forgiving, especially yourself. So this is completing for you now, though. It's neutralizing, and you're graduating out of it here. So this is all about you getting healed, purified, especially emotionally here and consciously. To open this heart for you to receive your divine masculine Christ counterpart. So let's see what your action steps are. Baggage, joy. So you're going to feel great. You're going to have this joy, this new state of bliss and freedom and emotional freedom from this emotional baggage that you've been carrying on. It says not letting go and hanging on to the past hurts and issues. Identify and heal past patterns that impact relationships. So this is neutralizing for you. It's going to make you healed, happy, whole, healthy, heart opened, ready and welcoming your Holy Grail counterpart, your King counterpart through this. And not having any jadedness or hurts, even in the cellular memory and these sorts of things still there. So it's transmuting from you, and you're going to be just moving forward much happier, much more healed, and much wiser as well here. So this is the High Priestess card, and this is, I'm feeling like your portal, window of opportunity to get this freedom here. To move forward, healthy, heal, whole, wiser, stronger, emotionally balanced, and more stable, and having a better connection with Source as well coming through this. So I'm seeing there's crying here as well. So there might be this might be emotional releasing, but these are the abandonment wounds. This is the baggage that's transmuting through you. So trust the process. You might be angry and like confrontational as well, and that could be also the subliminal messages they're feeling, or emotional, right? Either way, this would be something like highly emotional that they're scared of as well here, that they're transmuting. So it feels like trigger wounds, and any part of them that would trigger abandonment and these sorts of things as well. I'm feeling like this, so that you two are the total package is what I'm hearing. I'm feeling like there's a lot of deep seated little things that are coming into balance for the two of you this week here, that you're really moving past. And the full moon is like giving you this ground zero, fresh new beginning for your union to unfold, and that the two of you feel safe and confident. Wow, wedding rings. Look, but there's this pause in action. So just know this has to, before you two can get moving forward here and get to this King of Pentacles, this has to go. And I do feel like it is a lot connected to past life contracts and relationships as well. This and past life marriage contracts, because that's been really clearing quite a bit, and that we got focused on clearing that in the extended weekly reading here as well for this week, which I just filmed before this. So this and valuable, and it is all about you getting your confidence back, your worth back, right? And this is what they need to move through these blocks. This is the feminine component of themselves that is getting this confidence and worth back. And for the two of you to have this marriage template again here. So it says union, wedding, marriage, soul connection, eternal love, everything's everlasting promise. And God is reminding me again of that the two of you are meant to have this is your eternal union. You were always meant to come back together and talk again, right? So this is bringing that to you both here and bringing back your eternal union back into balance for the two of you to continue moving forward, open up communication and reconnect and heal. And this could also be, I'm hearing, if you are already married now and in this union now, and a lot of people that watch me are already in union, this is the removal of temptation out of the union is what I'm hearing. So this seduction as well, and there was agreements connected to this as well that the two of you chose to remove, that's what's clearing up in your marriage, in your union. So that, but in all of the union, this is the karmic contract that the two of you also chose to incarnate, to remove for good here is what I'm hearing specifically. So this is again that galactic component that we have to, certain clearings can happen in the flesh form, certain clearings can happen in spirit. So I think a lot has been done in spirit, or maybe what needed to be finished is all finished up. I feel like the very finale of this is this union, this life here and now in the physical, in the flesh, is all that's needed to get this temptation removed. And this is why you two are here. This is now really part of the new path of what's opening up for the two of you. Now moving forward is your new mission in union together, back in this marriage template. Healthy, healed, and whole, and remunerated is also what I'm hearing with that. So so that you two feel safe and confident and ready to move forward with this union without anything attached that's going to bring up the past again, these illusions of the past again, as well as what I'm hearing. And this concubine spirit, it's clearing off of the galaxy as well, this third party karmics. So it's the galactic Holy Grail. So I'm just hearing like the whole concubine template is just over through all space, time, and dimension. And so I'm hearing so that you two can move forward as flesh, flame, Christed flame counterparts. So this is one and done, God is saying in the flesh, amen to that. So this week I'm going to be using the Lightworker Oracle deck. I was seeing a lot of these cards in meditation earlier for you two, so I feel very guided to use this to support your heart extension here and just basically your growth, because this is you two stepping into your new role as light workers in union, as starseeds, as evolved beings here that have outgrown this past now and are ready to move forward, evolved, healthy, healed, and whole. And in this divine counterpart as leaders of the way on planet Earth. So this deck is going to support here, and whatever else comes through with the Most High. I do list down below what we do cover in the extended reading, so you can see if the energies resonate with you. If you'd like to participate, we heal you, your Holy Grail counterpart, your union, your family, your genetics, your bloodline through all space, time, dimension, timelines in the galaxy, on the earth, clearing these deep timelines of separation and the illusions of separation for good through all space, time, and dimension. So these are quantum healings. They're very powerful, and they continue until they're done and complete through all space, time, and dimension as well. So what we do start now each week here continues on and on until it completes itself, until it completes mission. And I'm hearing it's a heart mission right now. So, and your DNA. So we're going to get it all done, and whatever else comes through from the Most High for the two of you, and get more cards so we have have more in-depth reading as well and get more information on the what is happening between the two of you this week here as well. So please do join me. The Vimeo link is right down below. I also provide a newsletter each week that supports more information on what's going on. So if you'd like to get more information right into your inbox, please check it out. Sign up on my newsletter link. It's at 144godcode.com on my website. If you feel guided to check out the monthly reading, the Vimeo link is down below for that as well. And I also do a card of the day Monday to Friday here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. The links are down below for Instagram as well. And if you'd also like to subscribe to my channel on Vimeo, you can get all of my content there, and if you prefer a different platform to view the content on, you can connect with me on Vimeo as well. Thank you so very much for joining me. Have a blessed week. I love you. Take care. Be blessed. Bye.